Chris Godwin, Leonard Fournette, both down. And you've got Mike Evans also injured. Can Tampa Bay repeat with all these injuries?
They can, definitely they can, but I don't think they will, Mark. And the reason why, I think there are too many good teams in the NFL. I think the Packers right now are the best football team in the NFL. I think the Cowboys would be second. The Rams would probably be third. And, you can't rule out the Cardinals, even though they lost their last couple of football games. But Tampa Bay, as long as they have Brady, and now they're going to get Antonio Brown back, which will certainly help them offset it. And if Evans comes back, yeah, because they have a good defense, good offensive line, excellent coaching as well. They can repeat, but as I said earlier in the year, I don't think they will.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has stated that he does not want to move the playoffs or change the playoff format as it is or move the Super Bowl date because of COVID. If you were commissioner, would you move the Super Bowl and playoffs back?
No, I definitely would not, Mark. I would keep it exactly the way it is. I know that the recent COVID-19 is coming in. The Omicron is not near as severe and not near as many hospitalizations, et cetera. And we try to protect everything. Your life goes on. You look at it, we did not have an influenza death last year, to my knowledge, and yet we always had about a couple 100,000 each and every year. Life is a gamble somewhat. And I just think that we keep people from living by putting all the restrictions on them. As I say, don't keep me alive because you prevent me from living. And also, though, if I was a commissioner, Mark, I just want to get this off my chest. I would make it illegal to push the POW. Offensive linemen to keep pushing the POW, et cetera. If you want to make yardage, block the guy first. Don't push the POW. And anytime you're going to push the POW, that is defensive clipping, hitting the guy from behind and things along that line. It drives me insane when I see this happening on a consistent basis, and yet nobody does anything about it. It started with a Bush push against Notre Dame where they ran a quarterback sneak and Bush pushed him in the end zone on the last play of the game in order to win. That's illegal.
All right, our final question. Who are your top three MVP candidates for the NFL?
Well, I think without a doubt, the best player in the NFL is Aaron Rodgers. I know he has a chip on his shoulder, and you can say a million different things, but I tell you what, his accuracy, his poise, how quick his release is, how smooth the spiral is, and he has good receivers. So I think he would be the number one candidate by far. The other one, I would have to go with Jonathan Taylor. He's a leading ground gainer. He is as efficient as Henry was for the Tennessee Titans. This guy has really put on a great year. He has almost 1,500 yards already. My third one, and I'm going to shock you when I say this, it would be Dak Prescott. And the reason I say that is because I think of what he's going to do in the future. He has all the ingredients. He has great offensive line. I think he has good running backs and excellent receivers and C.D. Lamb, et cetera. Defense is playing much, much better. I think he's going to lead them to the Super Bowl or very close to it. So I'm making a projection on what's going to happen in the future, not predicated on what's happened so far. But to me, those would be my three top choices for NFL MVP.
2 out of the 3 are pretty good.